Y'all there? Damn, was we already at it? Oh, shit. Hope y'all didn't hear all that. Y'all there? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Just some breathing. Oh, am I breathing too much? God, sorry, Jess. Sorry, I'll try to cut back. Time to sew. Messy Jessie. Jaded Linda Dunn. Cool Gamer. Prissy Missy. Linda Dunn. Big round of sups. Y'all doing this morning? I tell y'all. I was around the horn yesterday. There's a lot of wild going on. I'm gonna have to just start subscribing to news affiliates, because that's the only thing you ever hear in true crime that ain't about somebody bitching at somebody about being picked on. It's wild the amount of nonsense. But I'll tell you who ain't been chilling out. It's D-Dub. And we got to be really careful how we talk about the situation, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's somebody that recently got struck for talking about it. I don't know how to talk about it. I'm trying to get struck. But what I do want to talk about is, I got to pull it up. Give me just a second.
Well, it seems like anybody, some people want to talk about whatever they want. They don't get in trouble. Then other people get in trouble.
It's odd.
Isn't it?
The most trouble I've ever gotten into, and I'm not going to go into detail, but was something you wouldn't think would be a huge deal.
Yeah.
Right?
I just don't understand. Like, some other people talk about it all day long, and you get in trouble about it. It don't make sense, does it?
It's wild, man.
They pick
It's
and
wild.
choose.
Oh, what I want to talk about though is, because I just get pissed off, and I'm going to start mad streaming is what I'm going to do, so I can get it off my chest, right? Because if I don't,
stay mad about it.
I just stay mad about it.
I do the same thing.
So I had it brought up. I was prepared for this. Y'all just hold on a second.
Y'all hold on. How you guys doing this morning? It's cold here.
Cold where y'all at?
You get ready to get snow probably. Not too long. Joy.
I swear, man. There it is. Oh, by the way, is it today? Yeah. Today's the Dub's birthday.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, so of course on Find SummerWells, we got a post wishing him a happy birthday. Uber religious. Then the next one that comes up is starting out with the boys' names. That just burns me up.
Well, I think they think it's their kids, they can talk about them whenever they want to.
But are they? Or are they kids that's been gone for 2 years and have a whole new environment?
Yeah, they're all yours. Well,
I don't really want to
I won't say they're always your kids, but I don't agree with it. They lost them. They're probably somebody else's kids.
I know what you mean, John. It's a little chilly here in South Carolina. It got cold on us quick.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, I'm not even on the right spot. Here we are. I was like, I know there was something on here that I wanted to read. I'm just going to read it to y'all.
Okay.
It's always sad when self-made. Now, this is how this starts off. It's always sad when self-made. We think we are Marvel comic heroes. YouTubian channels benefit on gaining money, women, and popularity by their twisted moral code of tormenting others. These are willful bullies using SummerWells as their prosthetic.
That don't even make no sense. Half of it.
But the smaller you boastfully expose yourselves, the bigger God gets for your victims. Playground bullies who gloat thinking they've had a conquest, who are way over their heads and don't know it, will reap what they have sowed, just as Pharaoh did after God was through using him to actually benefit Israel. Look both ways when you start to cross God's Red Sea. This is on Fine SummerWells, okay? That was our first paragraph.
You wrote it, Tim or Dawn? I wonder.
I don't really care. Like, it's trash.
Yeah,
I'm thinking like it's Tim's work, if I had to guess. Or simply put, none of your 10% of knowledge on the SummerWells case and your comical conclusions have helped this case at all. You have mightily hindered it. You've been willfully used and you haven't a clue. The only benefit you get is that Jesus told his real life followers to Luke 6:27-38 KJV Bible. I cannot stand when somebody tries to apply Bible verses to their argument.
Yeah, it's stupid. I think.
I can find a Bible verse
for anything,
for any situation of any way I want to use it. Why do you feel the need to do that? Why do you feel the need to drag the wells to God when it's obviously, it's fairly obvious they don't live a very godly lifestyle?
Yeah, they like to portray themselves as godly people. Like I said before, if you have a religion, you don't have to sit there and advertise it. It's how you act and the things that you say. You don't have to say, quote the Bible all the time.
You don't. If you're a real Christian, you don't have to keep telling everybody. They'll know.
Yeah, by your actions and words.
Your lifestyle. There'll be a lot of things that'll give it away.
Not quoting the Bible.
When somebody feels the need to quote the Bible every other sentence, it makes me feel like they're hiding something. Mm-hmm. They're hiding behind the Bible is what they're doing. Yeah. I mean, it's BS. The way the Fine SummerWells site's being used. I know it's theirs, so I can't tell them how to do it. But it's bullshit because it ain't got nothing to do with finding SummerWells. It's got to do with Tim Mullins fighting his grievances against people he don't like on YouTube and other things. If he wants to keep doing that, Tim, I'm sure anybody'd be willing to talk to you. Nah, you don't want to talk to people face to face or live. You want to make posts and take jabs to defend y'all's weird behavior.
I think it's weak. Like, you put content out there, but you won't let anybody comment or talk to you about it. You know what I mean? A lot of people do that. They'll turn the comments off because they know they're going to get bad feedback. Like Don, he's on YouTube, but does he really answer anybody's questions? No. He talks about everything but what everybody wants to know.
He talks about bullies. Who's bullying? Who's doing all this bullying? When you call stuff out the way it is, and that's what most people do, they just call out the bullshit that Dawn and Candace do, and the stuff that don't make sense. That's not bullying.
Maybe if you come out and give a reason or make sense of it, and we wouldn't have to kind of wonder.
My 3-year-old hold on. My 3-year-old granddaughter asked me if I knew Jesus. She said he was at church. So sweet.
That's funny.
That's great, ain't it?
Mm-hmm.
He's at church.
You think people that do that, it's a form of manipulation, in my opinion. Try to manipulate you to believe in a certain way.
It's so, I tell you, man, it just feels like to me that Tim, and this is my opinion, but I strongly believe this, is that he just uses that website for his own propaganda.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
For his own, and he responds to what he wants to.
Right.
And he just makes cheap shots all under Find SummerWells.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy, man. And don't even get me started on Robin's ass.
She's acting crazy too lately.
Oh,
there's more to that. Robin coming out 2 years later, almost.
I defended Robin for 2 years, did I not? How many times did I say, I think Robin's just overly nice? But now it's like her ignorance is really becoming irritating to me.
That, and why would you wait 2 years and then come out with all the stuff she's coming out with? You didn't want to talk to anybody. There's a reason. I do believe. I don't know what it is, but I'm sure there's a reason. Makes her church look a little bit fishy.
And that thing that she made for him, I just, all it was Bible verses. Mm-hmm. And I swear I got a weird feeling like she was trying to send the message of, God's watching you.
Something kind of code or something. It's eerie.
Thought it was eerie, yes.
Like, did y'all think it was weird if y'all guys watched
Would you want a message like that, or would you want somebody to talk to you instead of give a Bible verse? I would want somebody being like, we miss you, we love you so much, you're good dudes. Mm-hmm. Instead, she's like, Galatians 6:12 tells us. Whatever, man. It's
weird.
And I don't care, what anybody says. It's shady as hell to come out 2 years after and start doing that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, why would you wait so long?
Tim in jail for what? You're sick. Maybe you should be locked up for that. What did I miss? I wish you'd help me with chat. Y'all don't find it weird, man. 2 years, you come out. I don't. And I hate to buy into the. I get comments that make outstanding claims.
Yeah, we get a lot of weird comments.
Yeah.
TM is shady like the rest of them. Yeah, I agree. And He's very shady. What does he even do? He don't really add anything to the case. He puts a bunch of BS out, pretty much. Got a feeling Robin could have been involved in a hand of the situation. Strange feeling. Hand off and show back up with snacks to search. Yeah, I always thought it was weird at the beginning. She was one of the first people there. That's always been weird to me. I used to think, no way, the church couldn't be involved. No, I have changed. I think they could have really. Something weird is going on.
I don't know.
That mess.
I don't understand why Tim operates the way he does. I'm sorry. It's just you can't tell me he's doing that in the boys' best interest. I just can't see that. You know?
Mm-hmm.
It's been 2 years. I don't get why it's. Did they just now wake up and think, oh well, we never thought they'd really take him. I mean, it's been 2 years. What is the deal?
Oh, they're saying that video isn't new. It was old. Is that true?
What video?
Or what? I guess we're talking about. I thought it was new.
The one that was released. I don't care. I don't know if it was new or old. It was released by Don Wells' family official a few days ago. It's creepy.
Yeah, that's all we're saying. New, old, whatever. It's freaking creepy.
And I thought all Robin's videos were creepy. Out in the woods finding letters. I thought that was creepy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I just think it's all weird. I think it's super strange how this is playing out.
Is Dawn still walking free after the DT to lab?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
He hasn't got in trouble. He should have. That was a big lie. Wasn't it? Him saying that interview was fake.
Oh, yeah.
We didn't talk about that.
That was an obvious lie.
I mean, he didn't get in trouble for that.
Well, I mean, you can lie all you want in chat. Yeah. I don't think he should have got in trouble for that.
I know,
but it just shows his character.
Yeah.
Something like that shows what kind of person Don is.
You sit there and listen to yourself, your voice, and try to deny it. How crazy is that?
Don tried to make it out like that interview didn't even happen.
Yeah, it was fake.
It was fake. And he knows better than that. Number one, he was there. Number two, he acted. I couldn't see his face, but he seemed like he was shaking a couple times during that interview.
Yeah, I agree.
I can understand him wanting to say that didn't happen. Josh made it up. But we all know that ain't true. And we all know that he lied.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah. I heard last night that TM creeped into the Wells family through Robin. He approached Robin first due to her connection to Don and Candace. I've heard a bunch of stories too of how they met.
I could see that because he's all shifty about the actual first meeting and all that stuff.
Yeah, he is. But you never know what might happen.
People show you who they are. Believe them. I believe Don is who he shows himself to be. Well, I think it's wild that Mr. Mullen, the day after Don shows his butt, feels the need to come on and make some kind of post about what a good dude he is and how everybody's being bullies. That's pretty damn laughable.
Yeah,
to me.
It is.
You know,
trying to take up for you.
And you know, after about the third time, he got all inward happy.
Right.
I noticed there was a video of an apology for it between time number 1 and number 2.
Wow.
You know, and I think there were 2 occasions after the apology video, he did it again. So,
is that really an apology? If you keep on doing it, you're not learning from it.
well, if you apologize for something and you turn around and just do that shit again, then what did it shows, you know, you can't even take their apology seriously.
No, you can't.
Because they don't hold to that. Yeah. It's no apology when you do it again.
Yeah. Over and over and over.
I don't know. What amuses me though is to act like anybody is being harassed on the tube when you're on the tube constantly. It's just right. He could avoid this.
Yeah.
Tim acts like all this happening to Dawn on the YouTube is so bad. You know how you do that? You fix that? Stay off YouTube.
Yeah.
Is it that much? I mean, a Christian man like Don, I'm sure he's got all kinds of better stuff he could be doing.
Reading the Bible.
He could be reading the Bible. He could be at the bake sale, right?
Raising money.
He could be working at the homeless kitchen.
Yeah.
He could be, I mean, there is all kinds of stuff a good Christian man like Don Wells could be doing right now.
He can't take it. He loves the attention, I do believe. He loves it. That's why he comes on YouTube.
Yeah.
And try to play with people, you know. I think he knows. He probably knows more than what he says. He probably gets off on the fact that he knows more than what we do. Tries to play with people, in my opinion. It's very strange.
It's wild. We have to be careful talking about stuff he's done because it's that bad. But yet we got Tim the next day coming out and telling us what a good Christian man Don is.
Oh, only when you don't drink. He's a whole different person. He said that before too. You got the good Don and the awful Don.
Drunk Don's what we call him.
They don't give you excuse on how you act, you know.
But it's like they've got him they've got him self set up now, Don and Candace, to blanket themselves from any serious bullshit, right?
Mm-hmm.
They got Tim taken up for them on Facebook. They got White Boy defending them and others,
mm-hmm.
right? They've turned into their own corporation.
Yeah, pretty much. Daisy.
Got the church.
Defends.
Robin.
Tons of them.
It's amazing. And they keep.
Just think this case wouldn't be near what it is if they would stay off YouTube. If they never came out, you know, and started getting on people's channels and stuff, they wouldn't have all this attention.
Yeah.
They make the, you know, drama. They make it themselves. How they act and what they do. And how they live. Right?
Yeah.
They create all the drama for everybody to talk about. If they're not on YouTube, there wouldn't be nothing to talk about. But Summer's missing. And, you know, any updates, pretty much.
You know, and when it comes down to it, in the end, the biggest thing they got working against them is shit they've done to themselves.
Yeah.
You know? If you just had the news interviews to go off of, how much different might you think about them? Right?
A lot different, because you wouldn't, you know, you would base it on that you know, instead of basing it on Dawn drunk on YouTube all the time or Candace drunk on YouTube all the time. You know?
Right. I'm sorry, you can't voluntarily put yourself in a situation you know is going to lead to something and then act like the victim. That'd be like me, like running through traffic and getting hit by a car and bitching.
Mm-hmm.
You know, no, I shouldn't have ran through the traffic. It's that damn simple.
And say sorry and do it again and again and again. Keep on doing it, right?
Blows my mind. Blows my mind. And then to pull what he pulled on top of it, and keeps pulling.
He's not going to change. You know, he would have probably already changed. He's in his 50s and hasn't changed yet.
How old is Dawn? 58 today?
I'm not for sure.
I'm want to no. Anybody know?
He must have had those kids later. Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Starting all over, really.
So he had Summer after he was already 50.
Yeah.
Think about that. That's kind of wild, isn't it?
Yeah. You're not too old. 48. Yeah.
Why does this guy my age got to pop up?
Nothing.
You want to talk about?
No.
Okay.
I tell John I want another kid sometimes, and I change my mind. He says he's too old. I'm too old too. Really.
Yeah. Keep hoping that one day we're going to wake up and hear that this case is broken wide open, arrests have been made, but I'm still hoping. I tell you what, old JR had me fooled the other day.
I know.
Candace arrested. I was like, what?
I know. Clicked on that shit. Really.
Yeah, I jumped right in there.
Got me. Good one. Good one.
Got me on that one, JLR.
What was it about? Her previous
I think he was
stuff?
going over another one of her. He had dug him up a police report, I think, on another one of her arrests.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't watch because I was let down. People were mad too. I think I seen.
I can't do that. That bad of a clickbait. I can't do that.
I want to say I seen one of Daisy's peeps in JLR's chat giving JR hell about it.
Oh, really?
She wasn't arrested again. I want to
Taking
say.
it for over there, they're BFFs. Daisy and Candace.
Yeah. That's what I said. They got them a whole group going now.
BFFs.
All these people are buddies now. Yes, I thought she had been arrested too, LOL. I was like,
yay.
First thing popped in my head was it was for, Summer. It was like they got, oh my Lord.
That would be great.
The day is here. That could happen too. I tell y'all what. It could happen.
Because how many times have people been, or a case has been solved and we don't know until that day somebody's been arrested? A lot.
Like Orrin and Orson.
Yeah, the West, we didn't know that.
Classic and sincere.
So, there's some other ones too.
That looked like, there wasn't a lot of updates on that for a minute, and then all of a sudden, bam, got him.
Yeah, Crystal Rogers. They finally arrested.
Yeah, Crystal Rogers. That's one that I had pretty much given up on.
Me too.
I was like, if they hadn't got it by now.
They worked hard on that case, though. I'm sure, trying to,
Yeah, if y'all ain't checked that out, look into her story, Crystal Rogers. That is some wild stuff.
And they're saying they have the gun linking, him and his little party or friends. I don't know what you talk about. His party group that killed her dad, because her dad actually was killed also.
Dick Dollar says, Donnie's hair is gray, but he's dyeing it with Dollar General brown, and it's coming out of chestnut mahogany burgundy burnt.
He needs some dyeing tips. Why is he doing that, I wonder?
I don't know. I remember the first time he did it, I got probably about 3 messages Don's dyed his hair. He's getting ready to go for it. They're going to make a break. Everybody thought he was getting ready to go on the run.
Mm-hmm.
He's out of here. I don't know. I just think it's wild how much involvement Tim Mullins is now paying to what goes on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
To be as now, it's like it seems like YouTube is more his enemy than CPS.
Yeah.
Don't it?
Mm-hmm. Who knows? And he could be totally manipulating Dawn and Candace,
For his own.
Yeah, getting the sway of, to what he thinks or what he wants done. So, or just a lot of things, I think. How they're acting. Dawn takes up for him every chance he gets.
Candace dyed hers as well, and Lord, I wish she would buy a bra. Who was it? Somebody.
You gotta wear a bra now, Candace.
Dawn's hair makes it look like he is transitioning into a woman. Dawn is growing it out, ain't he?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, man. I'm just not buying all this weirdness from lately. We had a poll too, and the poll question was, and I know most of you seen it. That thing got
a lot,
like 800, almost 800 votes, and 95% of people said they should not be showing the boys on YouTube.
Yeah.
95%.
Because how many kids and stuff are on social media? And I'm sure they have friends now.
Hey, that's dude from the new guy at school.
Yeah.
That's all it would take,
They're trying to blend in probably as best they can, trying to forget the past, go on with their life, and that keeps getting put in, front of them. That's not good for a kid to go through. They probably don't want to think about it.
No. He came to YouTube for help. No one would know about Summer if not for YouTube. When not all believe them and they haven't done better, YouTube is trash.
Yeah, very true.
I tell you what, YouTube really showed a light, if nothing else, on what goes on in that part of Tennessee, and it's some wild stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like there's a lot of. I'm still saying it feels like a good old boy system there when it comes to Hawkins County.
I agree. It's weird.
I could be wrong, but
corrupt. My opinion too. There's some strange things that go on.
Like the Brandon Lawson, how this fool got sentenced before anybody knew what he had done blew my mind.
Nobody heard about it. Yep, it was silence. The case, we didn't know anything about it. Probably can get out anything there without some money, a lot of money, maybe.
It's very disrespectful of their children to do that. Think of the bullies in schools everywhere. Amen.
I agree. Well, they're having a tough time probably adjusting. I hope they're doing better. I hope they're doing good. They might be doing good. Who knows?
Oh, I like to think, well, it wasn't long ago. I don't know why I feel like I'm being gaslit. It wasn't long ago that I read the letter that Miss Christine posted that talked about they were better off where they were at.
Right.
And
They don't want them to come home.
They knew they would have a better future where they were at and all this. And now, where we're at now, none of this makes sense to me.
Yeah.
Okay?
The backtracking, pretty much.
And Candace posted that on Can.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why we're all acting like nobody remembers that. You know?
Mm-hmm.
It blows my mind.
That's what they said. They sure did. Whatever makes them look like a better parent is what they do. They go with at that time, in my opinion. Really.
I remember that post. Thank you.
I remember it too.
I had it in a live or something where I've been over that before.
Mm-hmm.
But you add that in against now, the Sunday school teacher can not stop
Blabbing and talking and making videos. I'm still thinking, why was she there when when she first went missing? She was like almost the first one there. I don't get why they called her that day. I think about that a lot. There's a reason, but I don't know what it is.
Well, and I think it's weird anytime they keep showing their pictures.
Mm-hmm.
I just do. Anybody that shows the pictures of them now, I got to question your standards.
Mm-hmm.
Like I completely pixelate it to where all you can tell is it's
some figures there.
Some figures. You know what I'm saying? There's no way they're going to get recognized. But I show it to show what people are actually showing ain't blurred out.
Right.
That's bull.
Yeah. Like, I don't like even putting our Taylor or any of our kids online. So, I don't think you should.
And to me, maybe it's as simple as Robin Lane's just that easily manipulated.
I think so.
And they're using her.
Yeah. Or maybe she feels bad, She's maybe thinking I should have been more involved in the beginning. I should have said what I thought, maybe.
Well, that's my issue is that she wasn't doing this kind of stuff in the beginning.
Yeah.
Because like I mean, you talk about, it would have been of a lot more comfort to them then, Now it's going to be like, where was you at 2 years ago?
Yeah, Robert. What have you been doing with the time?
It just doesn't make sense to me. She's got to know that it looks like they're not coming back,
I thought I seen a video. It said, Robin Lane thinks Candace is guilty. Did you see that video? Somebody done? I wonder what that was about.
Robin Lane.
Oh, no. It says Robin Lane does not believe Candace Bly is guilty. It was a video somebody did. It was Sweet Tea with it was Don B. Never mind. So, I guess she's still saying that she don't think Candace was guilty.
Who, Robin?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that has nothing to do with that's neither here nor there to me.
Saying,
mine's all about her timing and what reality is right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What is she trying to do? Just bringing attention back to her case. Is that what she's trying to do? I'm not sure.
Uh,
There's a motive behind it for her to come back to YouTube. Who knows what it is though?
I wonder who they're at the mall with, if that's a grandkid.
Yeah. Did y'all see the picture of Dawn and Candace?
Did y'all see that going everywhere? I think they look like they've gained some weight, don't you?
Yeah.
And I'm not body shaming, I'm just saying.
Yeah, it does. Candace has got some long hair now.
Looks like she ain't got her hair cut since SummerWells.
It probably gives you an idea maybe how long summers would be if you think about it.
Wow, yeah, that's kind of, yeah, you could kind of judge it by that, you know?
If she didn't get it cut. Because her hair was both short.
Yeah, hers was pretty short there in that first interview with the trucker cap, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That's Chillbilly's kid they are hugging on.
Who's that?
See, I think that's who was in JLR's live giving JLR heck. I don't quote me on that, but I think that's what I said. Somebody with that handle, anyway.
Yeah.
You never know these days.
No. You could be whatever you wanted to call
Crazy Daisy says Jinkies was with them.
Oh. Oh, Daisy gets so jealous of her sister.
No, that's what Crazy Daisy chat just said. Don't be taking it her way, man. Me and Brandy watched some of her the other day, and
she's mad about.
She played like 15 clips of Andrew saying he was threatening her.
None of them really was bad.
None of them until about 15. He did say something bad.
Yeah. She's taking them to the law enforcement. She's tired of threats.
Yeah, she's saying this. It's like shit is serious, right?
And she's giving Justin a warning.
She was insinuating Justin was, or like Andrew was working for Justin.
Yeah.
It's what Daisy was saying.
Yeah. She's like, I don't care, Justin. You dress up as me, but don't be talking about me. Remember?
Yeah. It was what, and she was like, I haven't done nothing to Justin in 24 hours.
Yeah.
I was like, wow.
Them two don't get along. They go back and forth.
Yeah, she hadn't done nothing to him in 24 hours. So since he was retaliating, she was being attacked.
Yeah. Did she get mad because he plays her stuff? She plays his stuff too. I've seen her. She does the same thing.
I think it's so funny, man. How upset she is and how like into this soap opera it's gotten.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, she can't stand the thing with Michael Vaughn and Brandy calling her out. She's trying to defend herself. She don't do a good job though. The whole time Brandy Neal was telling Daisy that, she didn't want Monkey's name to be mentioned if she was talking about other stuff, bad stuff. She was not thinking about coming up with a response the entire time she was talking.
yeah.
You can tell how she responded.
Yeah, she wasn't even listening to what she was saying.
No.
She was just
Yeah.
I feel so attacked right now.
Right.
Somebody walk me to my safe space.
Somebody's telling her to say that. What? Somebody put her up to it. Somebody's been telling her stuff. That's what she says.
Yeah.
She seems like she thinks everybody's working for someone, or somebody's putting someone up to do something, which I don't get.
Does the cow ever talk about summer anymore?
And that's no, hardly no. She's talked. She might a little bit, but
she had a show where she charged $5 to vote on who was the biggest SummerWells tragedy pimp. She talked about it that night.
yeah.
Good morning, Katadine Mountain Mama Homestead. We checked your page out.
Mm-hmm.
That is, it was cool, wasn't it?
Yeah. Definitely.
If you got a link or something you want to drop people, you can. Look at her necklace.
Do what?
In the picture I had,
What was it? Her necklace?
I don't see a necklace. Whose necklace we talking about?
Mm-hmm.
That picture ain't very good, either.
No.
What I miss? It was wild though. If what she said's true, man, I don't know. Because number one, I think as long as like the way Andrew, I don't want to get into it. Never mind. I subscribed. Yeah, Tina, it's cool, ain't it? As her subs grew, her ego grew. Yeah, that's what happened with Daisy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think none of her stuff's legit though. Do you?
Who? Daisy?
Yeah.
No.
Her what she's saying that she's going to do to Andrew.
No, I think it's empty threats, pretty much. My opinion, empty threats. And she's given I can't think of his name. Justin a warning. At least he's getting a warning before she does something to him.
See, now if I believed what she believed, I would be after his ass, not Andrew's.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because she's saying that he put Andrew up to going over and starting stuff with her.
Oh, she's saying that Andrew has got everybody coming at him. Hey there, Common Sense True Crime. How you doing?
Hey.
Lennon as damn jaded Joyce Connor. Holly, you want to come up for a little bit? Give us an update. Tell us how you been. She's scared of Justin because of his sexuality. You think?
Maybe she fights with everybody.
Yeah.
Her, Gordon, Justin. She don't talk about us much. We talk about her all the time because I don't like her. I can't stand her. She's two-faced.
Yeah.
One day she'll be talking about somebody, the next day they're friends.
Why ain't it working? There we go.
Then she's so jealous of her sister. I think that's kind of weird too.
See,
Gosh, I bet it was funny, like when they were younger, how they fought all the time. For Daisy and Jinkies. That would be a funny sight.
You reckon they fought a lot as
Oh, yeah.
kids?
Probably teenagers, too. They're probably getting fights.
She thinks the earth is flat.
Oh, does
No,
she?
she don't.
She thinks a lot of stuff like conspiracy and
Is she a flat earther?
I don't know, but some of the stuff I agree with that she says, but not most of it.
You don't go with the flat earth.
No, not that part. I don't think the earth's flat.
I don't get how people. How does flat earthers deal with the when you get to the end?
I don't know.
Or do they think the Illuminati keeps us from getting to the border? I mean, I don't get how they justify that in their heads. Do you?
I always thought there's only, like, when you travel, you could only go one way. Like, say, from United States all the way to China, you had to go, you couldn't go, like, past Hawaii that way. You would have to go the other way. I guess it's in a circle.
Because of the way the earth
Yeah.
spins?
Yeah. But I guess you can, right?
Oh.
I don't know. So from Hawaii to Japan, that's not very far if you go the other way. I never thought you could go that way.
No, I didn't. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you about that.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
There's only one way to go.
Holator, are you there?
I am here.
How's it going?
I'm okay. I'm still kind of butthurt from being kicked off YouTube.
See, I didn't tell nobody because I didn't want to put your dirty laundry out there, but I made a reference earlier.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
A week.
Yeah, it what it was is that I made a short the morning after the threat to Josh, and I just clipped out the part where Dawn is threatening Josh. And
Right.
I knew other people would do it and things like that, but I just want as much of that out as possible. I want as many people to see that as possible because we've got to put pressure on law enforcement to do something. And if everybody is seeing this, then we're more likely to get action from them. So I just, I clipped that, made a short out of it, and they took it down and struck me, and I can't post anything for a week. So it's a real bummer. It doesn't feel fair because lots of other people are playing that threat.
Mm-hmm.
Everywhere I go, they're playing the same thing I made a short out of. So I'm not really sure, why it was me or whatever. They did give me a warning the week before on a video I made about child essay. And they took that down too. And I think they just already had me on their radar, perhaps.
Yeah.
And it was within an hour they took down that short of the threat. So I'm not really sure. They're going to end up screwing up my algorithm like crazy. They're not happy with me. And honestly, I just feel like giving up.
I would give up.
No.
Don't let them win. You just
I know.
Gotta be careful.
I don't know. I just feel like if I'm truly on their radar, which it looks like, I'm probably going to get struck for plenty of things that other people don't get struck for. Somebody doesn't like me and I'm on their watch list. So
do you think somebody reported you maybe? Or no?
I considered that. I mean, I guess it could be. Everything I can see in YouTube Studio, it's not a person. It is YouTube themselves. So I don't think so. I guess anything's possible, but yeah.
But what I don't get though is why didn't it get called beforehand before your video ever come out?
Yeah. Yeah, I've had them check videos before where I talked about child abuse, and they allowed the video, but like put a warning on there that
Yeah.
it wasn't going to be as visible or as promoted or something.
Right.
You know, and that was fine. Yeah, I mean, please, like, what's the point of them reviewing stuff if they're just going to wait and then strike you?
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's
But
weird.
That's why I find that so strange that it was after 40 minutes, then all of a sudden that happened, because
exactly.
usually after, you would have thought it when it runs the checks on it, if it would have been that serious, they
Yeah,
would have stopped it.
I
And
know.
you said the same thing is out there, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it was just what Dawn said to Josh. That's it.
Wow.
And I mean, Josh even had, when he called him an MFer, Josh had that part, you know, bleeped out.
Yeah.
So that wasn't in there. But I mean, what can I do? Unless Tim Mullen is behind this.
You never know.
I just don't get why the censor wouldn't have picked it up if it was that
Bad.
yeah.
I mean,
And why
we've
they
seen
pick it up, why you're the only one that it's affected.
I know. I don't know.
That kind of makes it like they let you put it out there so they could strike you almost if it passed, you know?
Yeah, that's what it feels
That's
like.
messed up.
Yep. And like I said, just hearing Don B and of course Josh and you know, Evil, I think Evil Exists played it. It's on multiple creators' pages and videos. And that's okay with me. I would never report them, you know, out of spite because I got, you know, struck.
Right.
I want it out there as much as possible. It just doesn't seem quite right that it's out there like crazy and it's allowed.
Yeah, it don't make a lot of sense.
Anyway, did you guys know, I was in another live, did you guys know that the other night after Candace got her hair colored, she came in Daisy's chat and said she didn't want to be married to Dawn anymore?
Oh, I didn't know that.
No.
Some people, I got screenshots of it so I'd have proof. And she said something about that she's tired of being hurt by him. And then she said, this was in chat. These were comments that were up on the screen. And she said, I don't want to be, or sometimes I don't want to be married anymore or to Dawn anymore. I'm not sure. But I've got the screenshots. So I wonder what happened. And then, you know, then right after that, obviously they had a problem. Dawn was fighting with her somehow because she basically said that. Right. And then the next night, Josh gets this threat. And then the day after that, you got pictures of Candace snuggling up to Dawn looking like Santa Claus with the rosy cheeks and the pink bow lips. And it just, you know, big old Santa Claus belly sticking out. And Candace's boob looks like it's laying on the floor. And I was like, "Bleh." Just
I haven't seen that picture.
I mean, Brooks was talking about, she was cracking me up. She goes, "Is that a belly? Is that a boob? Like what is that on the left side?" And I'm like, somebody needs to pick it up and put it back on her lap because it fell down. I'm sorry. It just cracked me up when Brooks was saying it, and I just needed that laugh, I guess.
I'm trying to stay away from that visual.
Yeah. I shouldn't have thought about that.
You paint a nasty portrait, girl. I'll tell you that.
Oh, God.
Go and look at that picture. You'll see what I'm talking about.
No, I'm good
on
that.
And also, did y'all see the necklace she had on in the picture?
No, I've heard about it.
Lord have mercy. She's got a necklace. It's pretty big, so you can definitely read it in that picture, that Santa Claus picture of Dawn. She's snuggled up to him, and she's got that necklace on, and it's half of a heart, and it says, "His Queen." Like the other half of the heart, like when you're in middle school and the other half of the heart was
Yeah.
supposed to say her
Dawn's got
king.
the.
I'm like,
No.
where's Don's her king necklace? He's sitting there, no necklace on. Like,
Oh well.
come on, you little sweethearts. You know?
They made up and they got them matching necklaces.
You know what? That's really sad because you know Candace went out and bought that at some junk store.
Probably.
You know she did. And she threw the other half away because Don was like, hell no, I'm not wearing it.
Nuh-uh.
Not even a little.
I think she gets to drinking and starts talking. That's probably what she's drinking and said that about. She didn't want to be with Don anymore.
Yeah.
Probably. That's what I'm thinking.
Probably. I don't know, but you know what? I don't care that Don was drunk off his ass the other night when he threatened Josh like he did. I do not care. That is no excuse. I'm
No.
tired of it. He was drunk and angry. Who cares? He threatened to put
Easy.
a sharp object in the neck of someone.
Yeah.
It's awful.
It's wild.
And you know what's
Yeah,
going to
everybody
make
looks over.
sorry. What makes me more and more mad is that days will pass. Nothing's going to come of it. Law enforcement will do nothing.
No. Yep.
Nothing. And people like me get struck off YouTube. It's a
I tell you
screwed
that
up world.
this is the one thing that I can, because like some of the other stuff, I was just like, eh. But this, I really think you went too far, man.
Yeah, I think so too.
What went too far?
This
Don.
last thing is as far as the wild stuff he's done. I think this one definitely crossed the line.
What gets me is if I was law enforcement, especially local law enforcement, and you are hearing Don beg Josh to call the cops, like he is so sure that they're not gonna. He's almost like daring the cops to do anything. It's like he knows they're not going to touch me.
That's why I think I think there's a chance of the good old boy system around there.
Yeah, Don has something on somebody, and I don't know how high up it is, but he has some dirt on somebody because he and her are being protected. On some level, they're being protected. And this whole life threat that he made is just more proof of that.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem right, does it?
No.
See, I'm thinking though that's the kind of thing anybody could get him for.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they have it on video.
It doesn't have to be the locals. That could be a TBI, FBI.
Well, in California, where Josh is, it's a felony.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. So, depending on what Josh does, maybe his state will act on it. I don't know how that would work. I don't. So, they've got to do something. They've got to. Because let me tell you something. I believe him. When he says that that's what he wants to do to somebody, and he says it the way he did, drunk or not, I believe him. He's going to hurt somebody if they don't do something.
Right.
He's crazy.
He's unhinged to be that age doing this kind of shit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
A whole life of.
Yep.
If I was Candace, I wouldn't want to be around him. I'd be kind of scared of him.
Well, he's her free meal ticket.
Yeah, pretty much.
She chose him over her kids.
Right.
And always will.
See, I keep hearing that, like, she calling them intoxicated was the reasoning behind the illusion of contact.
Uh-huh.
But I don't know. I buy that it just happened to coincide with Dawn getting out of jail.
Yeah.
Don't that seem odd?
Yeah.
Say that again. Say that one more time.
Why?
I didn't quite catch it.
What is the reason you heard they lost contact with the boys from being able to call and stuff like that?
Well, I don't know so much about reason. I heard that the reason was because Candace was calling them drunk while Dawn was in
Right.
the slammer. And then all I know for sure is that Dawn said they have not had any contact with the boy since he got out of jail.
Right.
So I don't know. That's a good question. What changed?
That's. I was thinking about that the other day. It very well could have just been, Candace had been calling drinking, but it's weird that it happened right as he got out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it is strange.
Is something changed in the period of time he was in jail? Something happened where they realized. I wonder if the boys talked during that period. Maybe they felt more comfortable talking, knowing he was in jail. Could be.
I don't know, man. I've been through it a million times, every which way, up and down, and I'm not sure about nothing.
I know, me neither. Me neither, but this case is killing me. It's killing me.
I tell you though, the arrest and the thievery of the drawers really added with this newest phone call with the detective
Mm-hmm.
has made me question how much of a
Dawn is.
how bad of a person Dawn is.
Yeah.
He
is. He is. He is what we think he is.
There's too
He's
many.
self-admitted. He's self-admitted. He already said it. And that can't be taken back.
Yeah.
It's creepy.
Wild stuff. Well, we're going to sign off.
All right. Well, I'm going to go. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for coming up and
thank you.
catching us up.
All right. Y'all take care.
Bye.
Bye. See, that's wild, man. What happened to her? Same thing happened to us, and I've had to really dial it back. And it's like some things seem so petty compared to others to me.
Yeah.
The stuff that passes and then the stuff that don't just really
don't make a
lot of sense half the time. I don't know.
Yeah, that's not fair if that was out there on other people's videos and lives and stuff. And she put it out and she gets in trouble. Don't make a lot of sense.
Brady's Crime Chat, Burnt Dirt, Katahdin Mountain Mama Homestead, Singamon True Crime, and on, Lip Lock. Good day.
What?
I don't know. I meant to say welcome.
Welcome.
I don't know, man. It seems like my biggest pet peeve of all this, though, is just having to do with the boys and what's going on with that situation, and how I feel like SummerWells page gets used for the wrong purposes.
Mm-hmm. I agree. There's a lot more things you could do with her page for the good,
Yeah, there is. Thanks, Single Mom.
Thank you.
And I think a lot of people probably get down a little bit about seeing the things that Dawn gets away with, but I'm telling you, man, karma is a wicked mistress.
He'll pay one day, I'm thinking.
Yeah. Things eventually seem to come back and haunt you.
I would be embarrassed if I was him. Acting like a fool, drinking and stuff the next day. I guess it doesn't affect him. He keeps doing it over and over and over. Wouldn't you be embarrassed to show your face back on YouTube acting a fool like that? I would. Like Don, he don't care. It's like he don't care how he looks half the time. He looks pretty bad with the stuff he says.
Also, notice Don Wells never ever mentions Robin by name, as far as I know.
Oh yeah.
What's he call Robin?
I don't know. I know Candace does. I don't know what he calls her. The church lady. I don't know.
Is that what he calls her?
I don't know. I just made that up. I don't know. Or does he say her name at all? Just he don't like her probably.
I don't know. I'm still mind boggled by that. I guess maybe it's as simple as she thinks that's the thing to do.
Yeah. Maybe nothing by it, but it is kind of creepy, I think.
My thing is, though, with a lot of these, like her video, she had said that they had sent them stuff that they were going to give to the boys. You could have added a private link to where only they could have seen that.
Yeah.
If you really wanted to do that, and that would seem so much more personable to me. Why release it publicly in the hopes that they'll see it? Where if you were sending them cards and stuff, just be like, "Here's a link to a video we made for you guys," right?
Yeah. Because you make a private link and only give it to them, and they can find it.
Bread lady, LOL. See, I seen where Tim Mullins, I think, calls her the bread lady.
I wonder why.
I don't know. I swear, if a man didn't know better, he would think they was trying to throw codes out there where they use all the hashtags and the Bible verses and all this.
I've thought about that before. What does it really mean?
I thought that the other day. I was like, man, it's just the way that one video is where it's all Bible verses and stuff. I started looking for Easter eggs, started feeling like maybe I was going to get hypnotized or something.
Yeah, it was weird, wasn't it?
It was crazy, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yes, a private link. Why did we need to see it? There you go. There you go. Makes you wonder. It really makes me wonder, all of it.
Yeah.
I thought the video of finding the little initials out in the woods Robin Lang made was just had a creepy vibe to it.
I do too.
Maybe she does mean the best, but I tell you, man, the decision making with the custody, how it is nowadays and all this, I just hard to believe that's just total ignorance. What do you think, Mama?
I agree.
I believe Robin Lane is involved. She's part of a unit they've assembled that I question everything they do.
Yeah, because it's strange. Like I said, her showing up when she went missing. One of the first ones to show up. Yeah.
Did you see the godly birthday wish for Dawn on the Summer Facebook page? Yes, I did.
And her and Candace not even close, and Candace called her to come when she went missing. That would make sense to me.
Tim calls her bread lady. I think bread means money. Tim, the arrangers for rehoming selling children. Yeah, that Robin video is creepy.
Oh, that makes sense.
Tim makes that reference too about he seems to think somebody could have lured Summer away with a puppy.
Oh, yeah, he says that all the time.
Then I found a picture of Tim with a puppy in his passenger seat on one of his old Facebook posts.
Isn't that creepy? Yeah.
Ain't that creepy?
Yeah. I forgot about that.
And that happened.
Why would you bring that up? I don't know. He said it a couple times.
There's a picture of him in a car with a puppy in the passenger seat, taken from the driver's perspective.
Is that giving us clues that he knows? Maybe that's what happened.
Burnt Dirt member for 4 months.
Yay! Thank you.
Thank you, Burnt Dirt. Thank you, all you members.
All y'all members.
We appreciate it a lot.
Yes, we do. Every one of you.
He has that theory of his down the road after he had taken that picture. I don't know. Oh, Burt Dirt gifted one John Davis True Crime membership.
Oh, thank you.
Who's the lucky winner? Me and Brandy did we got a members video, will be out in a couple days.
Yeah.
We're going to talk some dirt in our members videos. That way we ain't got to worry about it getting clipped to death.
Yeah. So it don't get us in trouble.
Everyone click the like. Yeah, everybody hit the thumbs up.
Yay. And comment. That helps too.
But ain't that weird that Tim Mullins says that and has a picture like that?
Yep.
I swear. But I think maybe it's one of them things where if you look at through a certain lens, you'll see stuff. But I thought that was weird.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
Maybe we're wrong. Who knows? But looking at it from our angle, it looks kind of, a lot of stuff looks weird to us, don't it?
Creepy.
Did you see who got it?
No, you were looking at it right under.
I can't tell on this.
Oh my gosh. Let's see if it's in the regular chat. Look.
Crazy Chicken Lady. Sweet.
Why don't it show you on there?
I don't know. Because it's going through StreamYard, I guess. Guys, we're going to get off here. Linda won it.
Linda did?
I don't know. I'm getting mixed signals. Was it Linda?
Linda Dunn was gifted a membership by Burnt Dirt.
Oops.
Yay, Linda. Thank you for that, Burnt Dirt.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks, everybody, for coming. Thanks, everybody, for watching the videos. We're going to try to do more lives, but we wanted to talk about that. It's just some of this stuff really
creepy,
rubs me the wrong way.
Yeah.
You know? And we'll see y'all pretty soon.
See you guys. Thank you for coming.
Have a good week, too, everybody. Hit the thumbs up on your way out.